Icon Lee coming out here for his OVW Rush Division Championship match against Star Rider.
What a huge opportunity for Icon Lee to get his first taste at OVW Gold.
He called me a peasant. I'm not a fan of that.
Just now? Or
He's not
does he
wrong.
always call you one?
I'm not going to say I like our current Rush Division champion. I'm not going to sell you that. But I'm going to tell you that he's been a multi-time Rush Division champion. He's been a Country Boy Brewing OVW Media champion. He's got a huge task in front of him here tonight.
Well, absolutely. And anybody in the Revolution, you got to make sure you got to keep that goal. You know that Doug Basham or Leather Daddy Doug, if you will. There could be some consequences if you lose the goal.
Just ew.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the OVW Rush Division Championship. Introducing first the challenger, now entering his domain, the Shepherd of Sheep, Icon Lee. And his opponent, representing the Revolution, he is the OVW Rush Division Champion, the star of the show, Star Rider.
All right, here's where I take a little bit of umbrage with Icon Lee. Look it up if you don't know the word, Brian.
I know that word.
He calls it his domain. Who the hell does he think he is? He's stepping in the ring with an OVW champion. Someone like Star Rider, who, whether or not he turned his back on OVW to join the Revolution, is one of the most dangerous competitors in the Rush Division ever.
First off, I know Umbridge is a professor in Harry Potter. Second,
That's not.
and I agree with you. Icon Lee has come in very confident, very braggadocious, but sometimes that's exactly what it takes to be a top-tier star. I don't like being called a peasant, but I also don't like this Star Rider texting me saying, I'm going to mollywop you if you don't get her from the desk next time I
You
come
call it
out there.
confident, I call it arrogance.
Wait, did you say Brachiosaurus? That's my favorite dinosaur. That being said, Icon Lee talking about entering his domain, talking to Star Rider about entering his domain. Perhaps it's a psychological game, you guys. There's confidence to that, but perhaps it's all about the psyche.
You're absolutely right. If Icon Lee can get into the mind of Star Rider, which is tough because he's wearing a thick mask, he can absolutely have the leg up on the Rush Division champion.
You know, and here's the thing, I won't take anything away from Icon Lee. You know, he's ripped, chiseled, and jacked, and he's trying to take that arm with him.
Did you see how the arm bent? Good.
I can. Let me cover your eyes, Brian. I can see that's making you
Maybe
uneasy
squeamish
there.
Oh, God, that was disgusting. Okay, but Star Rider looks like his arm's okay. Oh, no, look at that, immediately grabbing that arm.
Arm drag takes over Star Rider.
Guys, I think Icon Lee has pinpointed an appendage, if you will.
But, you know, I mean, that's smart strategy. You want to try to take away any of the weapons that your opponent might have in this situation. Star Rider knows that. A little bit of backstabber to the arm there.
Star Rider reeling there. Guys, Icon Lee is a man who's fought tooth and nail since he showed up here at OVW. Got an opportunity tonight here at Thanksgiving Thunder.
Oh, yeah, he won that huge match to get this
Absolutely.
title shot.
And beat some really impressive competitors to get here. But once you're here, that's when it really matters.
Star Rider favoring those ribs now. You got to think he doesn't want to show a weakness here. Oh, so to speak, to Icon Lee. Don't give him any openings or opportunities.
Folks, if you're looking at the bottom of your screen, you're seeing we got some shows coming up. Go to OVWTix.com so you miss a second of the action. Coming back to Georgetown, Kentucky and Country Boy Brewing, we got Christmas Chaos coming up where we're going to beat the jingle bells off of everybody. You're not going to miss it. Go to OVWTix.com.
That's right. You're going to get 3 straight nights of OVW action, OVW TV, Country Boy Brewing in Georgetown, and then back here for Christmas Chaos, and we can't wait.
Speaking of opportunity,
Hang on.
1 second away from a new Rush Division champion there.
Yeah, I was just going to say, speaking of opportunities, not just for Icon Lee, but for everybody to join us. 3 shows in a row. Make sure to make OVW part of your holiday festivities. But back to the action, guys. I mean, our champion, Star Rider, really hasn't had a moment to breathe since starting this match.
Icon Lee has kept the pressure on that arm. He pinpointed an appendage early on. Star Rider trying to fight back into this, but noticing he's grabbing that arm. Icon Lee has done some damage.
I need to watch that back, Ryan.
Oh, look at the back. Speaking of back, look at the back of Star Rider. Those welts forming. Icon Lee has done some serious damage to Star Rider. Star trying to fight back into this, though.
Yeah, and still favoring that arm.
You guys, here's the thing. Star Rider, we've seen, he's a man with a ton of heart, with grit, determination. He's also an opportunist. Ooh, okay. Now, he's also an opportunist man. Saw the opportunity to join the Revolution and signed on. But so Star Rider is always going to be Star Rider, and you can at least respect that much about him. But right now, Icon Lee showing no respect to the Rush Division champion.
Can you explain that? Star Rider's always going to be Star Rider?
Star Rider's always going to look out for Star Rider. I mean, yeah, he's going to have friends here and there, but at the end of the day, the person that matters most to the star of the show is the freaking star of the show.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Icon Lee now looking to stalk Star Rider in that corner, charges through. I'm not exactly sure if he got all of that. But now just tying that arm up in the ropes, and look at this, just pulling away, trying to hyperextend that elbow. Start with a quick kick to the midsection.
Just more and more damage. Oh.
You know, and that's the thing, Star Rider knows what it takes to take amount of punishment and be able to come back from it. Star Rider has been in some brutal battles here in OVW, pun totally intended.
Oh, absolutely. We can never forget that scaffold match. Sitting right up front for that one, and the way he held his own in that match. I mean, right now, if he can do it with that mangled arm, that just shows that grit, that determination.
And I'll say this, Doug Basham has very questionable clothing choices. But his choices for the soldiers in his army, they've been top tier. Doug Basham knows how to build an impenetrable wall. Oh, speaking of impenetrable.
So much damage to Star Rider, now to his shoulder. No way to penetrate through that post.
But I think that might be the confidence, the ego of Icon Lee, wanting to take a little bit of time to gloat instead of going after the champion.
Not sure how wise that is for Icon Lee. Again, this is his first chance, you guys, to get a taste of that gold, and it's wasting some precious time. Yeah, I understand. Ooh, wanting to do some more damage there to Star Rider's arm, to his shoulder, to everything. But he's got to keep in mind, he's got to get him in the ring to get that win.
And let me ask you, I mean, Josh, you know what it's like to have a team full of champions. How much pressure, and Lindy, you mentioned earlier, how much pressure is Star Rider under not to lose that Rush Division Championship, to not take that Rush Championship back to the Revolution?
I mean, an immense amount of pressure, and that's a situation that you don't want to find yourself in, especially if somebody as unhinged as Doug Basham and Katie Gannon backstage that you have to answer to. I mean, I'd rather listen to nails on a chalkboard or be waterboarded with monkey. Well, never mind.
I don't answer to Miss Gannon. I don't answer to Miss Gannon.
Well, I don't either.
I sent her a fruit basket. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm trying to keep my job. Here we go. Pin attempt. It wasn't
You're a sycophant and a suck up, and you always have been.
It wasn't a good fruit basket.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I swear, Brian, if you show up in red and black, my goodness.
No, those are LOB colors.
I don't look good because of my complexion. But look at that. Icon Lee focusing again on that arm of Star Rider.
Trying to go after that shoulder
Chicago
and that
Bulls
elbow.
Colors from the best era in the 90s. MJ, with that being said, speaking of champions, Star Rider gaining some momentum, but again, still favoring that arm.
You're absolutely right. And you bring up the Chicago Bulls, the team that did the three-peat. We're in the three-peat era right now. Star Rider, multiple-time Rush Division champion. Look at this, coming back alive. Again, we can say a lot of terrible things about Star Rider, but I'll say one good thing right now, that you can never count that piece of trash out. I mixed
see
the
what you did
compliment and the
there.
insult.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Icon Lee up and over Star Rider, who had taken control of this matchup.
But again, right back to that arm. You know, Icon Lee, you got to think that he has something in mind, maybe a Fujiwara armbar or something like that to try to take Star Rider out. Possibly put him into a Kimura key lock.
And let me ask you, I mean, we know Star Rider goes for that stomp. That's his go-to, Josh. I mean, Is Icon going for the arm because that was more unexpected from Star Rider? I mean, the leg right there in front of him, a bullseye, but that arm, Star Rider might not have expected that.
Yeah, both very different styles of attack. You know, they've studied each other. You can see it right now. Right now, oh! Star Rider doing what it takes to push back Icon's fighting style.
A hell of a shot there from Star Rider, yeah.
Any opportunities to put him in any type of submissions.
Well, and you've got to think at this point, Star Rider, he's taking out all his frustration, all of his aggression on Icon Lee. Every one of those shots is meant to do damage.
I mean, every one of those shots do damage, but Josh, let me ask you again, you've been in the ring.
Yeah.
How many of those stomps are just sheer frustration from the champ? Like, why the hell do you keep going after my arm?
I mean, pretty much they're, ooh, what a chop from Star Rider, but you're not wrong. I mean, there have been plenty of times where you got somebody down, you kick them, you stomp the hell out of them, and you see right here, Star Rider giving Icon Lee a taste of his own medicine.
Tit for tat, if you will.
And Brian, sometimes those stomps, that frustration, it's more of a rage of just die, just stay down.
I can appreciate that. And Star Rider looking to put down Icon Lee. Ooh, with that snap suplex. Look at that. Icon Lee grabbing the shoulder. We're about to have two guys with one arm in this contest. And you know what? I don't hate it because these two are beating the hell out of each other, and that's exactly what brought this capacity crowd to Thanksgiving Thunder.
Yes.
That's why everyone's watching live right now.
I mean, that's what it is. You know, it's a one-arm man and an ass-kicking contest at this point for the OVW Rush Division Championship. And Star Rider, you know, look, he might be part of the revolution, but take nothing away from the talent of this young man, the heart and the tenacity that he has, and he wants to keep that OVW Rush Division Championship.
Star Rider.
Say this match, a lot of it is just taking each other out limb by limb. It's seeming to work, but then again, a little burst of energy there from Icon Lee.
Icon Lee charges over. Star Rider cuts him off at the pass with a kick.
Limb by limb.
Oh! Good God! Woo-wee. I think he just kicked the eye off of Con, and I'm just convinced that Icon is out cold. Wow, what a super kick. I know that was a long walk for a slow
which
drinking
eye?
water.
Yeah, that's weird. Why does he have one eye that's all like whited out, grayed out? Who cares about that, though? Star Rider.
Superpower.
Did you just call him a pirate?
I said his superpower.
Oh, okay, I was going to say, don't ever call him a pirate. You will not disparage a pirate like me by calling him that. Yar.
All right, mateys. Well, let's get back into this matchup. Star Rider.
Star Rider shivering the timbers right now of Icon Lee.
Oh, he tore off his glove.
Well, you're absolutely right. And we might be, hold on, walking the plank of Star Rider's Rush Division Championship reign if Icon Lee has anything to say about it.
Look at the Icon Lee's fighting background. He just struck Star Rider's lower back, but right now Star Rider fighting through that pain.
You know, and that's the thing, Star Rider, many brutal battles here in OVW. This man knows how to take punishment and keep coming back. And that's something that has to be said about Star Rider. You see that he tried to put that arm up, unable to, but Star eats that buckle. Icon Lee back to the arm again.
There we go again with the strikes and the kicks. That damage being done already to the fairly damaged arm of Star Rider. Look at just the welts and how it's red and swelling. Can he overcome this?
Icon Lee trying to position himself as a threat in the Rush Division.
Icon Lee building so much momentum, going for the pin attempt here.
Well, we have a new Rush Division champion.
Just a 2 count. Yeah, I think that shows you the intensity in this matchup. The Rush Division Championship is on the line. Icon Lee's first opportunity at gold. And these two, very minimal pin attempts, just beating the hell out of each other, beating the stuffing out of each other. It's Thanksgiving.
Well, you know, at some point, that's exactly what you want to do. That's what you have to do. You have to beat someone down until they have nothing left to give. You know, both of these men going to live it here in the ring, and did I just hear an Icon chant from the crowd of Davis Arena? Jesus!
Oh, good God.
Well, that drop kick was there, and I ain't mad about it.
You saw that? Oh, hold on.
Just dragging the carcass of Icon Lee. 2, 3.
Here's your winner, and still OVW Rush Division Champion, Star Rider.
Star Rider staying dominant as Rush Division champion and beating not just the stuffing grind, but the dressing out of Icon Lee.
He beat everything out of that man.